Yeah.
Silvio.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Good. I'm just about to do some interviews. I'm on YouTube now.
Okay.
I have a YouTube channel. Interview people. And I would love it if you were on my YouTube channel. Where'd all my keychain? Oh, here.
Hey, that's his sister.
So big. So big.
So that
Watching today?
wait, Glow.
Watching today? So it's just on alert.
I'll take your phone. Okay, but yeah,
What am I doing?
you're just holding it. You literally don't have to point. That's all me. Just hold it still if you want. But yeah, so every little boy. But yeah, every episode I have two new people, 30 people, 60, about 200 people a month. And then yeah, so let me just get to it. So who are you?
I am Silvio.
Oh, and can we see your episode? You are an intro. Okay, you are at the very beginning of the video. You start the video. So you are the very beginning of episode 113. So say intro the Pocket Pod episode 113. Intro the Pocket Pod episode 113.
Can you say it?
It's you.
Episode 113
Yeah, and the Pocket Pod.
in the Pocket Pod.
Yeah. Okay. So who are you? Oh, and look, this is your keychain. I made it myself. I 3D printed it. This is the episode, and this is the Spotify QR code. We have an episode every day. We are at episode 106 today, and you're gonna be 113. We started March 1st, and yeah. So let me ask, who are you?
I am Silvio.
My lovely neighbor. I love Sylvia. I gotta let that be known. And then, yeah, mic's on. And as you age, this is a question from my mom. As you age, what do you appreciate most about life?
My health.
Yes. Yeah. Always
My
a good
health.
answer.
My
yeah.
health. I need more money.
Yeah, always. Never enough.
Never enough. Never enough. I don't want to work anymore.
And finally, if you had your chance on stage, if you could say something to 8 billion people, everyone on earth, what would you say? And this is your keychain, made with love. What would you say?
Be happy. Love everyone. And enjoy life.
Perfecto.
Perfecto. Bellissimo. Bellissimo.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. No, that's yours. That's yours now. It's look, yeah. Cause we're on YouTube, so you're gonna be on YouTube.
You look in the video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, if you type in Pocket
On YouTube?
Pocket Pod 100, because I'm the only Pocket Pod with 100 episodes, I'll be the first one every time.
Okay.
And yeah, and I have an episode every single day. Today was 106. We have 107, and look, here's the beautiful thing. You can see the upcoming episodes. When I finish it, I'll post it. And then when you see that 113, you can press notify me so you get a notification when your episode comes out.
Okay.
So look out for that. Look out for that. So you're gonna be in about 5 days. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost famous.
You will be famous. Look, this is gonna be the most successful podcast in history. We said it from episode 42. Just wait. Oh, because I couldn't let this chance pass me by. Let me say the slogan. Every day is an opportunity to be better than the person you were yesterday, and I took my chance. I take it every day with a bit of humility and grace. Thank you. Yeah. And don't worry, I'll get you for an episode, but that's another day. Yeah. Thank you. I'm back and I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. Girl, you only over 'cause you let him. If you were mine, you would not get the same. If you were mine, you would. Okay, all right. I'm back again, and yes, It's another monologue. I told you this is filler. We're fillering right now. I gotta get my feet established. I must establish myself. My aunt just left. My aunt left in the morning. Oh, so now, so now, bit more time. Did my graduation. Um, things are settling down. But here's the thing: there's never a right time. You have to take the time. I'm gonna take my time tomorrow. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. And the thing is like I'm like, oh, I'll record a video tomorrow and do that, but it's too much to do all in at once when I wake up. Even though I'll wake up early enough, at least have it recorded. At least have it recorded so then you could just do the refinement. You could just do the refinement in the morning. Because if you wake up at 6, you wake up at 5, whatever. You and you got till 12, you got 11:30. Like, come on now. By any means necessary, folks. By any means necessary is not some form of perfection where you will run yourself ragged and set unrealistic expectations and be this form of perfection that doesn't exist in the universe. That's not what it means. By any means necessary means whether you're warm, you're cold, it's raining, it's snowing, you're going to put in the effort. You're going to try a little bit harder than you did yesterday. That's what it means. That that's what it means every time. So with that, yeah, let me get my angle. Yeah. You know how comfortable I am in my bed? In my room looking at my clouds. I don't need much. I don't need much. By any means necessary. To get it done, you ask me what I do, and I tell you whatever it takes. And when I tell you, I'll do whatever it takes. Even when I'm yawning and tired and second guessing, and even when it's the hardest, because whenever it's the hardest, that's when it's the most fun. Whenever it's the most difficult, whenever it's the most challenging, whatever you want to back away, you want to pull away, that's when it's your everything. That's when it is your everything. Because that means you're reaching to a level unyet seen. You're ascending into a higher plane, OG. That's what it is. Sometimes your dreams are stolen right before your very eyes. And as I heard it before The Lord gives you strength before you are given power. You must be broken and rebuilt. It's that humility we were talking about, episode 100. If I can't give you the edited format that I want, if I can't give you my vlog, pod vlog, and all this glory right now, because, but we're not at that stage. And everything in due time. I'm not rushing it. I know where I'll be. You gotta rid yourself of the ego. And you also have to understand mortality. You have to understand that everyone's going to die. You can't run from it. You can't run from death. I know my death. And I know that I'm going to die, so I plan with that life whatever I want, whatever it may entail. But you see, here's the thing: you take enough steps in the right direction, you end up at your destination. Because when I came from downstairs, I grabbed my microphone and I said, just in case I do record a video, maybe I'll record a video right before I go to bed, so that I can be ready for the morning. But once I have this, starting's the hardest part. Once I have this, nothing's stopping me from finishing. And then being good and being able to sleep soundly in my bed. So you take enough steps in the right direction, you end up at your destination. And I say that I wasn't intending to do this, but I set myself up. I remember when Phil said it all just seems like it works out for you. Your life, it just seems like it all works out for you conveniently. It's not convenient. It's through my own accord. Because I'm willing to put in the work every day. I'm willing to train every day, mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm willing to put in the effort every day. Even when it's hard, even when it's easy, when it's medium, I'll do it all the way throughout. I'll do it all the way throughout. Take enough steps in the right direction, you end up at your destination, OG. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So I tell you, I don't rush myself. I give myself grace. You got to give yourself grace like it's candy. Even when you know your potential, even when you know what you're capable of. Look, heard a wise woman say, just because you could do more doesn't mean you're not doing enough. Just because you could do more doesn't mean you're not doing enough. Talk to me nice. Do you know what that means? The gravity, it holds the weight on the magnitudes. Just because you could do more doesn't mean you're not doing enough. Because I could do a lot more. I know what I could do, but that doesn't excuse the fact that I'm also simultaneously, I'm doing enough. I'm doing enough. I'm putting my foot forward every single day. 100 days, 100 days, 100 days, 113 days. Taking enough steps in the right direction, you end up at your destination. I'll keep taking those steps.
I was telling Ron, 365 reduced to 52. 52 then reduced to 12. You got 365 reduced to 12. The sun doesn't know about August. The sun doesn't know June, July, September, November. It doesn't know Christmas. The sun just knows orbit. It knows its equilibrium. It knows its path. Its role, if you may. So you stand here and you tell me, come on now. Come on now. The sun don't know. The sun don't know about any of this. The sun don't know about all these man-made concepts. So if it's a man-made concept, then how would you let another man restrict you, the same man as yourself? Look, we all got the same 24 hours in a day. And I just use mine a bit differently. It's what that chia do. It's what that chia do. There's really a BC and a AC, and I'm gonna say a AC after chia. It got me my degrees. You take enough chia, get you a second diploma. The fuck are you talking about? You take enough. Hotel Trivago. Oh, the camera definitely fell. I'm not even gonna pick it up. Yo, you know what I've been training myself to do? What I've been conditioning myself to be okay with failure. To truly be okay with failure. To be okay with not everything being perfect. To practice taking those steps no matter how bow-legged. Because even if your steps aren't perfect, you still took something. The other day I had an assignment. It was for my printing business. It was from Mark. And he commissioned me. He requested that I replicate like AC diffuser. I was busy. I was extremely busy. I didn't get around to it. Couldn't do it. Didn't have time. And I told him, and before I told him, and I had to kind of tell myself, I said, you could, if you go ahead and stay up all night right now, you could get knocked this out, but you actually also have this to do and that to do and this to do. So, and I said, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. You're Superman. You could do anything in the world. You could do everything. If 1 million people look to you, who do you look to? You look to yourself, because who's going to get it done like you? If 1 million people look to you, you've proven it 1 million times. So with that being said, if 1 million people look to you, who do you look to? You look to yourself. You look to yourself every time, because you get it done. But back to Mark. I've been getting obsessed with this. I was infatuated with this notion, this idea of being an imperfect being. Not, I say notion that I am. This idea that I'm not a perfect being. No, but I'm not a perfect being. But like, in the most human way, it wasn't that I failed. It wasn't that necessarily like I tried my absolute damn hardest and I couldn't do it. It's more so I learned how to prioritize myself and my interests, and to love myself even more. to understand myself even more, you know? I say that to say this, and I say I got infatuated with the idea, this concept of being hated, of being a shift of the paradigm where I couldn't even imagine, where my teacher is beloved, great times, we had great times. What if he hates me now? Despises me? What if he looks at me like a fraud? But look, as I said, episode 87, I think that they think. A shift of the paradigm. Because when you say I think that they think, it's really just I think. That's all in your head, OG. It's all in your head. You ask me what I do. What don't you do? That's a better question. What don't you do? Man, it's not much. Ooh. It's not easy, OG. But I'll keep taking a quarter of a step, a quarter of a step, because you, as I said, you walk enough and then you start to run. So let me walk. Let me walk. Let me walk in peace. Nobody wants to walk. Everyone wants to run. Everyone wants to fly. I'll soar freer than anyone, but you have to start grounded to appreciate the sky. Episode 59. I can't even remember the numbers, but it's unbearable silence. And I remember that unbearable silence. Because no one knows what you're doing. No one knows and no one gets it but you. No one gets it but you. So even when your eyes are closed and you want to drift away into sleep, you say, wait, no, but I have to prepare. I have to prepare myself because Ron said, I'll be wishing for you. I wish you make it. I wish you succeed. And I said, no, you don't have to wish. You just have to watch, because if you watch, you'll see me. You'll see me get it done every time. I'll get it done every time. Man, like me about to pass out. So I didn't even move the chair to that. I didn't even move the chair back. I was that comfy. Man, like me about to pass out. Oh. The- It's so freeing. Oh, I guess that's the name of the episode. I gotta start doing this again. Start naming the episode in the episode. Infatuating failure. No, you just had a failure episode. Um, By any means necessary. I get it done every time. I get it done every time. Just watch. Ron said, oh, And I wish you succeed. I like the energy a lot. You don't have to wish, you just have to watch. I'll get it done every time. And if you don't, I'll still get it done. I'll get everything done. Yup. Okay, fellas. I'm passing out. Hasta la vista, baby. Mm, 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 mm. I was gonna do like a Michael Beasley analysis, but I didn't want to set that up. And like, this is such a this time. I can't do games because my games are at the other place right now. So the games aren't really gaming. TBH. Music. I don't have the speakers here. I don't got much, Ochi. I just got enough heart. Okay.
What mic?
Oh. Yeah.
Thanks for the good one.
We here.
Blue light on. Yellow. Bingo, bango, boingo. Okay. I recorded this voiceover, this voice dub already. Got like halfway through, realized, wait, I'm not recording. I was recording, but my mic wasn't on. Speaking of mics not on, yeah, so yeah, I have a real problem. I need to start recording, turn on the camera, and then let the microphone connect before I press record. Because when the microphone connects before I press record, or well, if the microphone connects as I'm recording, it glitches, it corrupts. It speeds up the audio, slows down the audio, distorts the audio. I'm like, hey. But any hooser, look, this is me at the hair store. On what, Saturday, Sunday. Did my hair on Monday. I needed the bleach and the developer. Look, and this is me. I'm asking the very pretty woman at the cashier. She's saying, I'm asking, what? You want to be on my podcast? You want to be on my podcast? And she's saying, no video. I say, okay, no problem. No, it could just be voice. Look, and you get this keychain. Look, and with this keychain, I make one every single episode. I make 2. There's an intro and an outro, and look, you get to be the outro. You get to be the outro for 113. It's an honor. It's a privilege. But yeah, I can't believe I messed up. Yo, and the thing is, I had the idea where I'm actually at my mom's house right now and I could go run and maybe record the intro again. Well, actually, I technically can't because it's, it's 10 right now. Oh, intro the Pocket Pod 113. That's definitely what she said. She definitely said outro the Pocket Pod. Outro the Pocket Pod. Introduction to the Pocket Pod. Now who are you? I can't fully remember her answers. I can't. Her name. I met a Success, but that was at Dairy Queen, and that was in the same day, so it's not Success. That's from episode 112. Guys, it's hard to remember all the names, but I try. I try every day. I try to remember that's why I have it recorded. But now you're telling me the audio part where the name was said is oh my days. Oh my days. Look, okay, and then I asked her, I said,
Well, now as this is a question for my mom, episode 100. What do you appreciate most about life as you grow up? And she said, health. You know, health, family. Like I can respect that, of course. And I say, what, if you could share anything to the world right now, what would you say? And she said, invest in yourself. Keep trying. Always reaching. Always reaching. But this is me. I forgot to get her to say outro for the edit. And then I came back because I always forget. And I said, and then it's outro the Pocket Pod episode 113. No, not 14, 13. Okay, all right. Talk to me. Outro the Pocket Pod 113. She sounds a lot better than that, but you know, I don't have the audio, but I tried. I reach. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. That's the name of the game. My sister just told me yesterday, consistency is the closest to perfection that humanity has reached, so we equate it. Come on now, talk to me nice. You take those shots every time. And she's saying, what was that? And I said, I forgot to do the outro. She said, how you forget to do the outro? I said, I forget to do it all the time. Even in episode 101, 102, I had to run back and I had to get 102. I had to get the guy. I had to run all the way back and get him to say the outro. It was the bus driver right before he left. She said, so you forgetting the outro was a part of the outro, even though you did the outro? Yes. You're ridiculous. I know. Look, outro the Pocket Pod 113. Every day is an opportunity, fellas. Every day.